everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we should have a fun one on our hands. It's the Lumberjacks coming in at 4-2, going up against the Jets, who come in at 5-1. Now for the call of this Week 7 matchup, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, we appreciate it, Larry. It's our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Portland Lumberjacks. Now a former New Mexico Lobo, it's Jarrell Presley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. Complete. Richardson has it. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that was well defended. And as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
3 and out. A real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. To punt it away on 4th down, here's Drew Kaiser. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On the ground with a tight end. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A couple of Jets there in on the stop. And here's a look at the starting offense. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. With a tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. The defense in an enviable position here. The offense needs 13 yards. It's third down. Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hits 0, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage. You've got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one good for 12 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down. On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. This is taken around the 12. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. See if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Got him in, complete. This is Richard Rodgers. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
And the catch made here by Sharon Peake. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
As we get a look at the defensive starters, the secondary, they're certainly going to need to be on their toes in this one.
And you know me really well. Where do I start analyzing a game? From the secondary. And these guys have to be on point today. They're facing a high-powered attack.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
So here we go at 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. And he motions the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
He ain't gonna have more rushing yards to the running back.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Portland in control of the football here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. In motion left comes Williams. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. A couple of Jets there in on the stop.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Keep it going.
The run right there, and when you analyzed him coming out of college, when you tried to put a grade on him, you saw the flashes while he was in school, but you didn't see the full production. You didn't see the finished product. It was a little bit raw, but you can see why people liked it. Those types of runs make you think there's plenty more there, and we'll see if that continues for him.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They'll look to throw now on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And the wideout in motion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Leonard Williams in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Now, I can't imagine any celebrations being any bigger than your first NFL touchdown. And this rookie running back is still seeking his. He's not going to get it on that play.
And his kick is good. And it's 3-0 here in the second quarter. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
It's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline, somewhat happy.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And that leads to a New York first down.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the two tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see two tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. He gets it here to Peak. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
Come on, big boy. You pick up somebody.
Stafford is sacked.
God damn, I want you to pick up somebody.
In there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Here's Drew Kaiser now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back here right after this. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
1 receiver left, 3 to the right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Oh, wow. Get out of here.
The 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Lay your shit, nigga. Lay your shit.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
Shit ain't sweet.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Fuck, whatever he was thinking should have been what he thought.
Ten yards still left on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Let me get up out of there.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. Even
you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now you got to go out there and stop people. So yeah, there's always some.
Hang on here, timeout called by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
We're going to cover 3.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On first down, Stafford here. And this is Gabriel on the catch.
Take that hit, Gabriel.
Brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays. Sometimes it looks pretty simple, batting the ball away.
Safety.
There's teaching and practice that goes into it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it.
My bad, I got to lob that.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Throwing is Stafford. And he comes back with 1 complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And a nice little pass and catch there on the corner route.
Set up very well by the receiver with a head and shoulder fake inside before he comes back downhill to his quarterback.
Now it's Stafford. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Every time I see a hitch pattern dropped, I go back to the combine because there's a drill that they use all the time that's called the gauntlet drill, where a receiver catches the ball and just works his way straight down the line and catches it from different sides. And the problem with that drill is that you don't actually have to secure the catch. You just kind of catch it, drop it immediately, and keep moving. And sometimes that shows up on plays like this.
There's a show right there.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
He's got time in the pocket. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Off the wall a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Running on me.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion.
Keep running.
Both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And that 3-point tally now means we are even here toward the end of the second quarter.
And what a way to end the half. Put some points on the board, feel better about yourselves as a team, and you're right back to even.
That's fielded in the end zone and not wanting to risk.
It's 3 seconds, my nigga. You're not going to throw nothing deep. You ain't going nothing far. Why would you pause it?
Anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we will send you eastward to Orlando and Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry.
You must do that because you had all your fast days on the field. I'm about to hum this bitch back there. You bring it out if you want to.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
What made you come out on onside kick?
Over the end line. And here now the offense heading back out there. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. One man in the backfield is Gordon. He's going to get the football.
Ooh, down them like a co-hook.
2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him.
Go ahead, get him in. Will, take on 2.
And that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
Second down following the incompletion.
Trash right there.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Second and 10, Stafford again. And got his man complete. And he's brought down after a good game. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. From the 50, Stafford. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. After the incompletion. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. So the D-line's going to spread out. Time running out here on the play clock. Here's Stafford. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Two drops.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. Play clock winding down. From the 50, it's Stafford. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And this one will return to right around the 38-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet.
Just about to say you doing some shit good, man. What the fuck? You gonna do some shit like that?
Up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They got 29 yards there. And that'll give them a first down.
What play is that, man?
Offense comes to the line now, first and 10.
What?
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make it a second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And they're just a couple of yards shy of a first down here on third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice gain.
No gain, and it's second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. It'll be a gain of of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6 to 3. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a carry here for Presley. And he powers his way up past the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Trying, man. What the fuck? I'm blocking shit. Fuck.
Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. And he motions the wide receiver. They'll need to get the play off quickly. For the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And that will be caught. But out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth.
Dropping the ball.
That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why I couldn't get his feet down. Even
Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you, I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now this offense ready to take over again. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
And the wide out in motion. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. A gain of 6 there on first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Back now in the Rose City of Portland, Oregon. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Back to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2nd down following the run. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They're going to look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. 6 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to 1st.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. The slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
That's a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got time. Trying to lay. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Calvin Pryor. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Shift together here from the D-line. The play clock's running down. Stafford. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Complete. Richardson has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. And this will probably be the last play they can squeeze in here before the 2-minute warning.
Defense always has to be careful in this situation. A lot of teams like to take a shot.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On first down at Stafford. And that'll be incomplete.
Man, what? You got me fucking kidding me.
Gabriel that time. And it's second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. He'll look to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
These niggas can't catch, man. This is fucking ridiculous.
Well, the offense in that middle ground here on third down. 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. That one complete to Anderson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, you saw 5 receivers out there. Third down from that distance. You had to think quick pass. They were able to get it done.
No doubt about it. Everything went quickly on that play. The processing, getting the ball out, getting it to the proper target, and picking up the first down. Hard to defend. Maybe your only hope is get your hands in the passing lane on the back.
Yep. He can't get a throw.
Let him through.
He's taken down.
Let him through.
What a huge play at this point in the game. Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Walk through at height.
Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. to throw. And he couldn't
come on, man.
Incomplete.
Oh, fuck. This nigga pulling people off the
Stafford will
line.
stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little
dropping the ball. I never seen a nigga with 97 catch. This nigga just drops the ball. Everybody
They
drops
weren't
the ball.
interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired. In hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea. Yeah. And once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't work.
Yeah, at this stage of the second half, interesting.
I can't do that. These niggas can't catch. That's ridiculous.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Down to the 25.
97 hands,
It'll be a
catching
pickup
traffic, all that.
Leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And his kick is indeed good. And they continue to lead in the battle of field goals here. It's now 9-3. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. They'll look to throw. Backing up. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
Fresh set of downs here. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Stafford finding time. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Portland, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.
Let's suppose that you're writing a really important email to a colleague.
Listed as having a reach advantage here. We'll see how he uses it. Throwing a big left hook and Ruiz in trouble. Joe got way out of another big bomb and Ruiz is down. This could almost be over now. Joe kicks coming out. It's over. Tony Perez stops it. At the count of 5. And David Tua has advertised the left hook. Well, we'd like to fight Mike Tyson tomorrow. This kid can punch. A little bit bigger and more heavily muscled. When you get Tua in there, he's built like a truck. Triple left hook by Tua. Wilson tries a right hand across the top. Tua lands the short left. First down, Will Feller. First time Will Feller from it now. Can he beat the bell? Can he beat the bell? Starting to open up now and bleed more profusely. And there's Tua going after it with a losing right hand over the top. And he lands another right cross to the jaw. And Bell's knees buckle. He almost goes down. Tua raining punches on Bell. And the referee stops the fight. Well, whoever took the 13 to 1 odds didn't make the killing that he was hoping to. No heavyweight ever thrown that many punches in a fight.
Nice left uppercut. He got it with that knife. The Western Samoa people. Right hand behind the ear. Probably the best fight in heavyweight division. That's a 2 uppercuts. One with left hand. The chin, the other gets it pretty solid. We're in round 2. Nice left hook and down he goes. He's down. He may not be able to recover. That was a good left hook. It's up to 4 and 5.
Tua with 1 defeat. That's coming by